What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on Forever Flame Racing Reviews. I'm so happy to be recording a video today, and we have the Iowa preview. As you guys know, this is INDYCAR's doubleheader weekend. This is the only doubleheader of the weekend. We have not one race, but two races this weekend. That's what doubleheader means. The first race is July 12th, which is Saturday at 5 p.m. Depending how long that race takes, 275 miles? They won't be racing in the dark unless there's a ton of caution. And then we have another 275-mile race at 1 p.m. on Sunday, July 13th. I am looking forward to both those races. Personally, I think they're going to be excellent races, hopefully. I'm kidding. Okay, so that's me being optimistic about them being excellent races. I think every IndyCar race is excellent. I think they're the 17th best races in the world, honestly. Because, 17 races a year, so I think the 17th best. But if I'm being honest, they're probably going to be pretty mid. Iowa's a struggling event. It should not be a doubleheader. Obviously, we know that. It should not be a doubleheader. But it is a doubleheader, and it's something that we have to deal with right now. So Iowa being a doubleheader is a little bit unfortunate. There, I put my iPad down because I no longer need it. I was just using it for the times. But I wish I wasn't a doubleheader. But that's, besides the point. We can still be optimistic about this weekend. With the way they raced at Gateway and Milwaukee and Nashville last year and this year, it gives me hope. Last year we headed in the Gateway after Iowa, and we're like, this is going to be the worst racing ever. And it slapped. And it slapped in Milwaukee, and it slapped in Nashville. I will say, if you're going to make a race a doubleheader, make a Gateway a doubleheader, or make Milwaukee a doubleheader, not Iowa. But I'm hopeful that this weekend slaps, and last year's just a fluke, and they've fixed, the track, they still have only repaved half of it, which is stupid, but maybe they fixed the package to where it works. Hopefully, we will see. They had a test there. We'll see. Now let's dive into every driver and team combination heading into this weekend, and we can break down what their realistic expectations are. Starting with the best team in IndyCar, they're 7 for 10 on the year. It is Chip Ganassi Racing, and obviously Scott Dixon is coming off a win, and obviously we know Scott Dixon hasn't had the best luck this year, but maybe his second half fortune can turn around and find himself in victory lane again. Alex Palou got his first oval win of the year at the Indianapolis 500 this year. He's looking to make it another oval win. Could walk away this weekend with 3 oval wins to his name. Hopefully he gets it done. Kiffin Simpson just continues to improve in his sophomore season in IndyCar. He feels like he should get a podium in Mid-Ohio. Maybe he'll get a podium this weekend, as he's got 2 chances for it. Second best team in IndyCar, Andretti. Kyle Kirkwood has won 3 races this year. The only non-Ganassi driver to win a race this year is Kyle Kirkwood. Will he be able to keep that form up this weekend? I don't know. He's won it on an oval this year at Gateway. Who's to say he can't win at least one this weekend in Iowa? Colton Herta, a lot of people see him as the Andretti leader. Prove to us that you're the leader. Go out there and beat Kirkwood. He maybe got a nice P4 on a nice Sunday this weekend at Mid-Ohio. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going. Marcus Ericsson, 2022 Indianapolis 500 winner. Weird saying this, but he's fighting for his seat, in my opinion. Go out there, get a result, and show everyone why you deserve to be in the Andretti team. Third best team in IndyCar right now, McLaren. Pato O'Ward, always electric on these short ovals. Will he be able to make any electric passes and get to victory lane this weekend? A lot of people are putting money on him, and you'll see if I pick him later in the video. Christian Lundgaard, newcomer to Arrow McLaren this year, who has been absolutely phenomenal this year. And a lot of people want to see him do well on the oval, as myself. Hopefully Christian can have a breakthrough performance on the ovals this weekend. Nolan Siegel, McLaren signed him last year, and we've yet to see really why. We want to see big things out of Nolan, and hopefully big things are coming for Nolan this weekend. Team Penske, in my opinion, the current 4th best team in IndyCar. Joseph Newgarden is the best driver at Iowa. But he struggled this year. This could be where Newgarden recovers his season form. That remains to be seen. Hopefully he does. We'll have to see. Scott McLaughlin won here last year. He won his first oval last year at this place and said, I'm truly an IndyCar driver now. Will he be able to do it again? We'll see. Will Power also won here last year. Fighting for a seat at Penske. A win would be nice. We'll have to see what Will Power is capable of. And now, those are the 4 best teams in IndyCar. Now we'll just go down the list, and we'll go down the list with another 3-car IndyCar team, the last 3-car team. Ray Hall, obviously this team really, really struggles on the short ovals. Graham Rahal particularly has struggled in ovals this year. I want to see Graham actually have pace and not run 3 miles below the speed. We'll have to see. Devlin DeFrancesco had a spin at Gateway, so just seeing him bounce back on the short oval would be nice. And Louis Foster had a huge crash to Joseph Newyard at Gateway, so seeing him have a good weekend on the short oval would also be nice. AJ Foyt, man, they could really have 2 wins this weekend. David Malukas and Santino Ferrucci are both excellent on short ovals, and their cars are phenomenal. It would not surprise me if Malukas wins race 1 and Ferrucci wins race 2. Ferrucci wins both or Malukas wins both. Like, these guys are phenomenal. And with the alliance with Penske, anything's possible for AJ Foyt now. Meyer Shank Racing. Felix Rosenquist continues to have a great season. He's 6th in the championship. He's probably just looking for another great result. And Marcus Armstrong, probably just looking for more oval experience. Obviously, he comes from a European background. He's just looking for more and more oval experience. That's what Marcus wants. Ed Carpenter Racing now. Christian Ratsey's been coming off his first podium at Gateway. Obviously, we've had 2 rounds in between Gateway and Iowa. But, last oval, he got a podium. He might be looking to do that same thing. Get aggressive. Rassman will be aggressive on the ovals. And Rossi, I'm looking for Rossi to find that early season form because Rossi's been disappointing, in my opinion. I want to see Rossi get his elbows out, 2018, 2019 Indy 500 style, and go get that result. Dale Coyne Racing. Renus VK obviously has been arguably the driver of the season so far, but obviously we know Coyne struggles on the ovals, and I'll just like to see Renus get a good result. If you're Jacob Abel, go out there and show us you belong in IndyCar because you've done nothing this year. Show us you belong in IndyCar. Humco's Hollander Racing. Connor Daly. This could be it. Daly could really get a win this weekend. He's good on ovals. Humco's is good on ovals. This could be the weekend where Daly locks in and gets the win. If you're Stingray Rob, you just want to go out there and I think have a good result. You're not the best on ovals, just get some more experience. If you're Prema, you're just learning these short ovals. If you're Robert Schwartzman and Kyle Milot, you're both just, if you're Ilott, you're more teaching the team. You have more experience in these short ovals, but really you're just learning. If you're that Prema team, you're just learning about the ovals. So that's every team and driver combination. Now let's go into my pole winners, podium predictions, and yellows. So race 1, pole sitter, I'm going Will Power. And I'm going to say there's 3 cautions in this race, and it's better than last year, but not as good as Gateway. That's what I'll say. It's going to be like Gateway, Indy, and then like Iowa somewhere in here. In my opinion, with like Milwaukee and Nashville somewhere up there. With those races, it will be the worst oval races of the year, but I think you'll have a better race than last year. So I said Power on pole with 3 cautions. Your race winner is Pato Award wins race 1. This is what I'm feeling. First Chevy win. And then I'll go David Malukas in second. And I'll go Kyle Kirkwood third. Just what I'm feeling. This is just off vibes. Race 2. Pole winner. We'll go. Who's gonna have a big second lap in that quali? Who do I want to go? Scott McLaughlin. We'll go Scott McLaughlin. Penske takes both poles. Your race winner is. We'll say McLaughlin wins from pole. Race 2. So McLaughlin. So Penske gets a win. No, wait. No, we're going to take that back. I want to say Penske doesn't win a race this year. Just for the fun of it, I'm not picking Penske to win a race. So, scratch that. McLaughlin's not going to win. It's going to be Santino, Ferrucci. No, Connor Daly. Connor Daly's winning race 2. Ferrucci in second, and Alex Plo in third. There you go. There's my podium. That was... There you go. And cautions, we all have 4 cautions in race 2. That's just how I'm feeling. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this weekend and have fun watching the races. See ya.